Blast off.
I'm pretty sure you said that right as I pressed the button. Blast off. That's the first thing our viewers have heard today. Hello, and welcome back to the Bunny and Dragon Network and to Draig Dice, our Pathfinder 2nd edition stream here on the network. I am joined by 5 out of 6 of my wonderful players. Amelia, Chubba, Sword, Zed, and El Bunny. Hello,
Yay.
everybody.
Hello. Hello.
And unfortunately, Zedian will not be joining us today because he got called away. So it's just going to be a 5 today. And picking up where we left off last time, once again, our donations for Macmillan Cancer Support are live, and feel free to donate to that. Donation messages.
Okay.
Nothing. It's fine.
Okay. Donation messages will be read out at the end of the stream, and it's a really good cause, so if you are able to, you know, that's amazing. So picking up where we left off last time, the party, following the lead they had gone from the defeated bandit, and after picking up a meager little reward for his death, set off towards where the bandit camp was supposedly meant to be, and traveling there after having a little conversation with a friend, old friend of Boohurt and Matilda's. The party headed off down to the sort of southeast, and did indeed find a small camp of two bandits who appeared to be awaiting the return of their ally. Upon arriving there, and trying to get into cover and hide, some of the party were spotted by the bandits, who proceeded to lift up weapons and prepare for battle, and a fierce battle took place. Boohurt bravely and somewhat stupidly ran out right in between the two bandits and almost got killed. As the battle began to turn in the party's favor, and one of the bandits was taken down quite lethally, I believe. It was a lethal kill, wasn't it? Not a non-lethal.
Yeah.
As one of the bandits was taken down by Tazaki and Jomin, the other one seemingly tried to run away, and as Matilda jumped towards him, she realized that he was actually trying to lure them into a pit trap, and she attempted to throw a spear at him, which he knocked aside, and the rest of the party began to converge upon the singular bandit that is still up. And that is currently where we are right now, as we jump straight back into the battle initiative with Jomin. You are it's your turn first. You can see Boohurt and Tazaki nearby, both injured. A lot of Magna is also fairly injured up there and facing the bandit, and you can see the bandit is currently starting to become surrounded. What do you want to do?
Attack like last time, like how I did the last time.
Yeah, what attack did you use last time? I cannot remember.
I used my short sword and shield. I believe.
Yeah. So let's see. This bandit is further away from you than the other one was. He is 45 feet away, and there's a cart in between. So you'd have to get up to him, which would take a fair. It would take all 3 actions to actually get within melee range of him.
Okay.
So he's
Can I?
currently pretty far away from you.
And is that where Boohurt is? Cause he still needs healing, right?
Yeah. So Boohurt is down a bit, and I think you can see on the map, which Zed should be shown to you. Boohurt is 20 feet away from you. Tazaki and pretty badly hurt. Tazaki is 15 feet away and also hurt, and Magna's 40 feet up towards the bandit. All three are somewhat pretty badly hurt.
I'm fine. Heal Magna.
No, I must heal you, and I can't. I'll just do it.
So you do have
I
the
wanna
ability to
use-
heal all three at once if you got into the right spot. Although you actually that would be a delayed by a turn because it costs 3 actions to do that. So you could
and
yeah.
I feel like taking out the bandit first. Might be
That
a better
is-
option.
Yeah, you can do that. You do have some ranged attacks with your spell casting. So it's up to you what you want to do. And you also have your halfling sling staff, which I believe does have a ranged attack, although you need like a bullet for it or a stone or something. I think. I don't exactly know what. I think it uses some like special stones or small bullets like a sling does. So you do have options.
I want to do the I want to use my 3 actions to get up to the bandit.
Yeah, you want to get up to melee range?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you? What do you want to get to? Which side of him? The other side where nobody is, like there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it will. You can get there with 3 actions, essentially moving upwards that way. So if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and then I can just
stop him
attack.
from running, hopefully. He'll be forced to stay put so we can finish him.
So you'd essentially have to move there, then. Oh.
Finish him or get him to surrender.
Yeah.
You'd have to move there, then sort of up around the pit, but then you could get to in front of him and sort of block off his escape route if you wanted.
I could do
Also
that.
gives me an advantage, or is that not initiative?
It gives
That
you a
makes
flanking
him-
bonus, which makes him flat-footed to you, which essentially means he has -2 AC,
Yeah.
which is actually a pretty big deal.
Mm.
So you want to do
Okay.
that, do you?
Yes, Buhurt found out that is a very, very big deal.
Yeah. So, and also deciding the right opportunity to use your shield block is also a big deal.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
you run up around the pit and get to the other side. As he begins to back off, seeing everyone coming after him, you get there to the other side with your shield and your short sword, and he can definitely see he's currently a bit surrounded. And that's it for your turn, unless you have like any speech or free actions you want to do, which you don't have many of, I think.
I don't have anything at the moment.
Okay.
That's okay. You have a steel shield, don't you? Oh yeah, has your steel shield been destroyed? Was Jomin's shield destroyed at some point?
No, it was through her.
I
Buhurt's
think-
shield was
I can't
destroyed.
remember.
Yeah, I don't think that shield.
Yeah, it was definitely on Buhurt. There was at least damage that's not destroyed.
Yeah, because Jomin's
Jomin
shield
what?
is showing up as 0 HP as well. I don't remember it being destroyed.
No, not me.
Jomin used the shielding spell before.
Yeah. And Jomin hasn't taken any damage, which means they haven't had to use shield blockade points. So that must just be a weird little accident. So I'll fix that. There we go. Your shield shouldn't be destroyed. It should be working fine. There we go. So you run up with your sword and your shield, and you get to the other side of this guy, and ready to box him in. Does Jomin want to say anything? Oh. If you can say, you can like say something if you want. You can like have a small sentence.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have anything.
No German wisecracks at the moment.
So Buhurt, You're up next, and at the start of your turn, you so you are frightened, but at the start of your turn, you gain 2 HP from the quick healing.
Yep, I'll add.
I just added it.
Okay,
So
thank you.
To 18. You are frightened, currently frightened 1, which means you have a -1 penalty to all your checks and DCs, essentially, but at the end of your turn, it does decrease. Now the cart can't, this area of the cart can't actually be moved through because it's a big cart. If you want to move up, you'd have to go around.
I can't see anything on my map other than tokens.
You can't see anything other than tokens? Oh dear.
No.
That's a bit buggy. Hold on, let's... Okay, if I pull you to the table scene and then back to this scene and see if that works. Did that pull you to the table scene? It should have.
It's in the process of loading, yeah.
Okay, can you see the table?
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll see if this works. Should load up properly. It's working for everyone else. There you go. Can you
behind the rock?
Can you see the map now?
No, it's still grayed out like it was before.
That is weird.
It's strange. The map itself is loaded. I can see all the tokens and like the status effects and stuff. I just can't see the actual.
Maybe SU has to reload the tab.
I'll try reloading it after my turn. I don't want to delay us too much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you have vision. That is a weird bug. Foundry is a little buggy, I will admit.
What browser are you in?
Chrome.
Is Chrome supported? Yeah. I don't know if Chrome is supported.
It's being supported, but it's probably eaten all the memory already.
Yeah.
Maybe. I want to move up by Jomin and the Spiderbot. That's 2 movements, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. How high? How fast is your movement? It's 25 feet. Right? So you could get 25 to there, and then 20 to there. So it would be 2 movements, and you could get up around Jomin and the Spiderbot.
Yep. Select token.
Did you think? I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I think you're forgetting the angle thing where you go.
Oh no, the measurement does that automatically.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Fine.
Which is lovely.
Did it before?
Yeah, it's been doing automatically calculating it the whole time. So yeah, you basically move up, you run up around Dave and the Spiderbot, and you get in next to Jomin, next to the bandit, with 1 action remaining.
How hurt is the bandit? Because I don't particularly want to kill him.
He is looking like definitely much healthier than his dead friend over there. He isn't looking. He's only taken a couple of scrapes so far. He's a bit injured. He has taken like 1 bigger injury, but he's otherwise pretty decent. Like he's not too bad. Although currently he's
I'm just going to stab him.
Starts like back in towards the pit. A bit worried. You can go ahead and make an attack roll. You do.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, you're right. He's right by the pit. I can push him in his own pit.
You could. That would definitely probably be lethal. At this angle, you'd sort of have to push him. At this angle, it'd be hard to push him directly into the pit without because of the angle.
But
because the Spiderbot is pretty small, I would allow you to sort of take up the Spiderbot's space for the push. Because the Spiderbot is pretty small, you can kind of share its space.
Don't stand on it.
So you can try and push him if you want.
Could, but sadly we need him alive.
No.
Yeah, it's probably smart. I'm just gonna smack him upside the head with the flat of the sword to do a non-lethal strike.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and make a strike. I believe I should automatically apply the -1 for frightened. You do have an additional -2 for the non-lethal hit. For the hit to hit.
Yes.
For being so, he is going to be carried us flanked by all of you because of the being hopelessly surrounded. Yeah, I know it's not quite according to rules, but it's my rules.
Yeah. So, how do I apply the negative 2 for?
Is there a box to write like -2 penalty in, or a box for modifiers? Otherwise, you just roll it and then win -2 from the result. If there's like a other modifiers box when you roll the die.
Yeah.
You can just write the -2.
You know, in case I do it wrong, I'm just gonna roll and then we can make it higher or lower.
Okay, so that's +9. So that's +9 -1 for the. Oh no, the frightened's -1 already, or it's already taken effect. So that's
just take 2 away from that.
That's 14. Yeah. So you attempt to smack him over the head, and he brings up his hatchet and very narrowly pushes your blow aside, as that does unfortunately miss.
Surrender, coward! We have you surrounded.
He says
as he spits blood at him.
I would listen to him if I were you.
Technically, you'd have to make like a intimidation check as an action on your turn to try and convince him to surrender.
Yeah, I did forget about that.
So yeah, he's not going to surrender yet. One of you would have to make a check on your turn to try and convince him to surrender. Would be how that would work. So that's the end of your turn. However, you're no longer frightened. That does go away at the end of your turn, and it is his turn. And being surrounded by everybody, he is going to do this. He, seeing everybody surrounding him, he looks around, trying to he sort of tries to pinpoint the weakest of you, and seeing little Jomin there, he reaches for Jomin, and Jomin, he attempts to grapple you. He has to make an athletics check against one of your. Jomin, tell me what is your plus to fortitude saving throws? Your fortitude plus.
I don't.
All right. I can look. Okay, it's a +6. So, with a +6, and that makes your DC 6. So he reaches out and he grabs Jomin and successfully manages to grab Jomin with his free hand, pulling him close, and he puts his axe to Jomin's throat as Jomin, you are now grappled by him. As he pulls you in and puts in his axe to your throat, he shouts out at you all, "Back away, or the halfling gets it."
Me, help!
Back
Please.
away. As he takes a step backwards, right to the edge of the pit. I die. He dies.
Look at me.
Please.
I've already
don't.
died and here ready to batter your life to death. Do you think he is going to die?
You kill me.
I will make him like me. I'm not.
If you kill her friend, there will be no place in hell that will be pleasant for you.
He got 21 on the check, and Jomin's DC is a 16. Okay, so he only got a normal success. I told you, if I die, then he dies too. He steps right to the edge of the pit and almost leans back slightly, gripping Jomin tightly. Now you're gonna let me go, or he is going to be filled with stakes. by the end of this day.
Please protect me. Protect me, please.
He's
worry.
going to make
And
intimidate you. As he says that, he makes essentially uses his last 2 actions to make intimidation checks against Magna and Buhurt. To try and demoralize you. So I need you both to tell me what your plus to will saves is.
Mine is 5.
Okay,
6
so
on mine.
okay, so Magna, you at this point, I don't remember why you were flat-footed because because your critical fail last time. At this point, you are worried as he's taken Jomin in hand. You're worried that his threat rings true, and you are currently frightened. I just need to figure out how frightened. So you have frightened 1 now because he successfully demoralized against you.
Command if you can.
Buhurt, you said you have a +5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you, however, I mean, his threats may be true, they may not, you don't know, but you're not scared of him.
How did the +5 beat the +6? Because his mom was...
Because he made 2 rolls and he rolled higher against you than he did against...
Okay.
He rolled higher against you than he did against the Buhurt.
Yeah, fine. No problem.
Makes it... Matilda, you see this happening as he's got Jomin at the edge of this pit. What do you want to do?
But hang on, I'm just checking if.
Yeah, ask about your command first, because you may be able to do it.
Do you need like focus points to do with my command spell?
Pardon?
Does the command spell that I've got, does that include? Does that need
Oh, the focus point. No, that's just uses up one of your spell slots. It's up under your normal spells, so that just uses your spell slots.
In that case, I'll probably use that spell.
Okay.
To command surrender.
Okay, so what you just shout to him, surrender.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll have to make a save and throw against that. And let's see what he gets.
Oh.
So, you... Oh, and that was a public throw as well, but that you can all see the roll was real. As you shout out surrender at him, the magic goes towards him. And he sort of shakes his head. His eyes glass over for a second, but he shakes his head and clears the influence. Sort of tilts his head back. He's still keeping his eye on those in front, but he shouts back at you. Don't you dare try and cast those magics on me. Now, you people are going to let me go. You still have 1 action left, because that's 2 actions for the command spell, so you have 1 action left. What do you want to do?
I can't really get Matilda closer unless I go like 30 feet that way.
You got anything to... Oh, you got a spear.
Like by going around the side.
Throwing the spear into his back.
Yeah, but that could hit Jomin.
It could.
On the side. Unless Matilda goes and sees what's inside the wagon.
No, you can go 5. You can go diagonally that way.
But if I go diagonally that way, I'm going to fall in the pit.
No, you can go up and then diagonal. So 5, 10, 15, so up and around, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can get just behind the bandit and Jomin.
So as you start moving up that way, you can see he's getting a fair bit more fidgety as you're moving up past the only escape route. And that's your turn. Oh, wait, do you want to... So if you are moving up there, the fast healing on Buhurt will run out.
Oh, in that case, no, I'm gonna stay where I am.
No, I don't need fast healing.
Okay, then you move. So Buhurt, the quick healing spell wears out. Now as it hasn't been sustained. So,
It stays as long as you don't move.
it stays as long as you use an action each turn to sustain it. For up to 4 turns. That is how concentration spells work in Pathfinder. Is spells with a longer duration work as long as you spend an action to sustain them each round. Tazaki, it is your turn. You can see, you've heard the shout, what's being said up there. Your spider bot is standing idly by. You're down here. What do you want to do?
Right, so Tazaki hears shouting, but Tazaki goes up to the where Matilda was.
Yeah, so you can make your way up. It'll probably take you a couple of...
Oh,
25. So you can get up to where Matilda was for 2 actions. So as you move up to behind to where Matilda was, on the other side of this big spike pit filled at the bottom. I think you saw the cover in the pit, but nothing's fallen through the pit, so it is currently still covered. But Matilda shouted out to this pit there, so you know there's a pit there now.
Mm-hmm. And then I will attempt to intimidate them.
You wanna so you wanna demoralize him, make him scared, or do you wanna like convince him to do something, or what are you trying to do with it? So you wanna scare him, because you can also use intimidation to coerce people and get them to try and get them threaten them into doing what you want them to do. You wanna demoralize? Do you?
No, threaten them to do what I want them to do.
Coerce him. Okay. Which?
Yeah.
Are you proficient in?
Yes.
You're proficient in
intimidation.
In intimidation.
Yes, I am proficient in intimidation.
Yeah, I think you have to be. At the end of the conversation. Okay, so how coerce works is you have to spend a bit of time in the conversation in order to coerce them, because obviously it that's like different. I think there's a way to. I think it's like you might need it might be a feat or something that lets you coerce people in the midst of combat. The coercion ability itself is more of a coercing someone over time, and it doesn't actually require you to be trained. It takes a bit of time. It's like, over a conversation, subtly bullying and threatening someone into doing what you want, but it takes time to do. So you can still try and demoralize him and scare him.
Yeah, I'll try to demoralize him.
Okay, well, that's a 16.
And how do I demoralize him?
You just make an intimidation check, which was you got a 16. So unfortunately, that's not enough. How do you try to demoralize him? What do you say?
I will shoot you in the face, and then I take a warning shot.
You're gonna just shoot while you're shooting, just the air, or
just the ground.
What, the ground behind him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take a shot.
But I rolled none. I fire and hit him instead.
You hit Jomin instead. Sorry, Jomin's dead. No.
No.
You didn't. You don't need to roll to shoot the ground. You shoot, and as the bullet lies down. The fake floor collapses in on itself, revealing the pit below with is it a spike pit or just a stand pit? Okay, it's just.
Yeah, you said spikes, I think before.
Yeah.
He said spikes. It turns out it's not spikes. At least not according to the stat sheet. But you know what? Let's put spikes in it.
Too late. Spikes.
Yeah. I didn't realize according to the stat sheet it doesn't actually have spikes in it. It's just like a fall and smack your head pit.
I can do.
Smash your head.
I mean, and spikes would. Okay, yeah, it's just sort of this deep empty pit with sort of like sticks and there's a few pointy stuff, but it's not like foot on spikes.
Oh, that's alright. You can throw her down. You can go down the river then, and she won't die. Yeah, Jomin won't die.
As he sort of sees the pit is folded in, realize okay, people know there's no spikes in there now. But he still has his axe to Jomin's throat. He's like, "Back off! I'm not scared of you. Back away."
And that was all move with that.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, that was
your whole turn. Magna, you are feared. You do have a frightened one. You are no longer flat-footed, I think. So there we go. You're no longer flat-footed, but you are frightened. Currently.
Let him
you have
go.
a frightened one. You let me go. I let him go. I'll release him once we're far away from this place.
That is not going
Father, I
to.
beg of you, please protect me.
Dave's like, it's okay, little one.
Okay.
Right, what am I going to do? I'm going to do. What am I looking for? Any what's down there? Is there like stones and rocks and stuff down there?
There are some rocks and sticks and stones and stuff down there. Like, it will hurt to fall in that pit. It could be lethal. It might not. Who knows? It's like, it depends on how you land.
Okay, well.
But there's also, he does have an axe right to German's throat as well.
Yeah.
So, you know.
No, I won't do that because that's going to be a bit dodgy. What was I thinking? I sort of reach a hand towards him. Let her go. Give him to me. I keep forgetting Jomin's a bloke. Give him to me, and I will let you walk. And I stretch my right arm out toward him.
Are you attempting to deceive him, or are you being honest?
Well, that's for him to figure out.
No, you need to tell me as the DM so I know whether you need to roll.
I'm trying to deceive him.
Then make a deception roll.
If I can find it. Let's have a look. No, not
It'll be in skills, proficiencies, the
It'll
hand.
be proficiencies, yeah.
Skills.
The hand.
The hand.
The proficiencies.
And then proficiencies. And what was it? Intimidation? No.
Deception. It'll be a
Third one
deception.
down on the left.
Yeah, ooh, plus 7.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, so you needed an 18 to succeed.
Yes.
If you had gone if you had gone a couple higher on that die roll, you would have critically succeeded.
Yeah.
As it. Okay. So how do I know the rest of your friends will obey?
I just stretch out my left hand. Give me your hand, and you will be fine.
Tell the rat folk to move out the way first. Then I'll release him and go.
Guys, back up, please. Oh, so they can't back up because it's in them.
I will allow them to react and back up like 5 feet if they wish.
The question is, does everybody wish to?
Do you guys want to back up and give him some space?
Hesitantly.
Yeah. Okay. Boo Hurt's backing away. Dave takes a step back.
Matilda does with caution.
Okay.
Like,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna back off.
Essentially, move yourself
Back
5
to
feet.
Spider just stays there.
Spider.
Most
Yeah. He doesn't. There you go.
Don't worry about the bot. Give me your hand.
Okay.
And
Does Matilda back
Okay.
away?
She did say yes.
Okay. But
reluctantly.
you can move which direction you want to back away in.
That's it now. Yeah.
If you move the 5 feet and then press the request move button, and there you go. So, okay, he will have to release Jomin on his turn, but you see his fingers relax, and it does look like he believes you, and he's going to release. But he has to wait for his turn before releasing.
Oh, since you let them all move slightly
Yeah.
in reaction, didn't he just let go of her in reaction? Please,
I would
greatest
say-
the end of the world.
I'd say, don't try and butter me up.
Hey, if I was putting you up, I would have gone to the fridge and got a big thing of butter. But that would just be wrong.
I would
deal with
say,
it.
sure. I would say, to be fair, yeah. So we're in like half initiative now, so he isn't there. But essentially, he maneuvers Jomin towards you, and moving the axe away, he pushes Jomin towards you, and
Oh, you come on! You gotta be kidding me! I need to be in reach of him. No, that wasn't the plan.
well, that's what he did.
No.
He's not taking chances.
I said, give me your hand and let go.
Why would he give you his hand? He
Because I
pushes
was lost in the hand of friendship. As he moves,
pushes Jomin towards you, and he starts to run that way. He gets 5 feet on his turn right now. Well, 5 feet during this reaction phase right now.
That's 10.
Yeah, that's 10.
No,
Moving
because
back, yeah.
essentially he turned with Jomin, so he was on that side of Jomin, and he runs. So, boom. He's just by there.
You have to be kidding me. You're gonna do that to me.
Yes!
Well,
you can't
we
expect
know-
the guy you've been trying to kill to just give you his hand.
I was gonna. Fine.
I don't know what you were expecting.
Well, I was expecting him to trust me, and he was trusting me, and then he legged it.
Well, yeah, he trusted you to let him not instantly kill him, but he's still gonna run, because he wants to get out of here before everyone changes their mind.
As soon as he moves, I'd have wanted to put my plan into action.
Well, he has pushed Jomin
Before he
towards
had
you.
a chance to get away, I would have, because it's not technically his go, so before he gets a chance to get away, I
Right,
would have
yeah,
wanted to put my plan
technically,
into action.
that you use one action to make the lie. Check. I think technically you have 2 actions left.
Yeah, but technically what I wanted needs 2 actions.
Well, you do have 2 actions left.
Yes, but now I need to move and do it.
What is it you wanted to do?
I was gonna shock grasp him.
Shocking. You were going to shock him, grasp him.
I didn't electrocute him. It was perfect. And I convinced you to let him go and move, and that would backfired on me.
Sometimes a plan backfires. You can make me a single to sort of reach past Jomin and grab and
Okay.
grasp him. You can make it shocking. The shocking. What is the name? The actual name of the thing? Oh yeah, shocking grasp is actually just a first level spell. I forget. Shocking grasp is like a cantrip in D&D, so I got a bit confused. It's targets one creature range touch. I will allow you to make the attack roll. With well, essentially he's no longer flat-footed, so I will allow you to make the attack roll as he starts to run.
Good.
So go ahead, make the attack roll.
No, I'm spending a thing on that. I'm spending a hero point.
Go ahead, spend the hero point.
I intend to.
Yeah, so as you, yeah, that would have been a critical fail. I'll let you know that now. nat 20?
That was a nat 20.
Okay, hold on. I think the reconnection
What have I got?
successful.
Oops, I had Idor. I'm not re-rolling that. I had Idor selected.
Now
For
we're
some
back,
reason.
I think. I think we're back now. Can
Oh, Idor drew a card from the thing, even though Magna rolled.
there we go. Oh, the connection died for a second. But I think we're back. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, yeah.
If you're going dodgy, move to 2.4G.
Okay, well, I think it's okay. The stream's a
Can
little
you
unstable.
that level? Fucking sucks.
My internet entirely died, but what happened there was... Oh, so everybody's been kind of reshuffled over to the table as well.
I haven't. I'm still in it.
A few people
Yeah,
have,
I'm in
including...
Well, I'm taking a screenshot of my roll before I lose that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see. Wow.
So, sorry guys, we are back. And you hero pointed and got a nat 20, which is amazing.
So if he runs, I just reach out my hand, sort of touch him on the shoulder, and just fly.
So,
Thing.
you can go ahead. So roll the damage, and let's see. It was a spell. Oh, that's interesting.
11.
So as you reach forward and as you blast him with the magic, as he starts to move away, he takes 11 damage from the lightning, and something rather weird happens as he becomes incorporeal, whatever that means.
Oh, is that my?
So you have made him incorporeal with your attack. I don't know what that means. So it's in the beast state. It becomes incorporeal until the end of your next turn. So as you blast him with this magic,
Just gets vaporized.
incorporeal. As you blast him, you see his entire body shakes with pain, and his form almost flits, and he becomes very translucent, almost. He appears...
No material existence. What the? We're just a swim.
So essentially, you have basically made him like a ghost. As he stumbles forwards, his entire body sort of shimmers in and out of existence as he almost looks like a ghost. You have existence.
Because I don't see that. I see that.
So wow.
Critical hit deck 49.
Yeah, when you click on it, it tells you what the card is.
Solid blow, tenuous wound, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's the bottom one, phased. The target becomes incorporeal until the end of your next turn. So as you blast him, his entire body sort of shimmers out of focus. I don't even know what status effect to apply to this, because he isn't invisible. You can still see him, but he's very much like translucent. And he stumbles away. That does stop his free movement a bit early, and that stops his free movement.
Dave, get him.
And that is the end of your turn. Dave, not composed of matter, having no material existence. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Dave looks at you like, I can't punch Ghost. What do you want me to do?
Try something.
I can punch Ghost.
Him.
Dave moves.
I mean, how is that a good thing for us that he's no longer matter? Which means you could just.
He also can't attempt strength checks like pushing people into pits and stuff while incorporeal. Dave moves. Wait, so he was there. So 5, 10, 15, 25, and he reaches his hand out and blasts a ray, a blast of this icy ray out of his hand at the dude. He casts Ray of Frost because he has this. And I can't remember how he has this, but he does. As he blasts the guy. So 22 to hit. Let's see, incorporeal creatures in the physical form. Resist against except frost damage breaks because okay. Resistance against. So how much was it? Okay, so he blasts him, and the blast does hit the now ghosty dude, which would deal 1 point of damage. He'd have resistance to it. So the blast hits his incorporeal body, sort of fizzes through almost and fizzes out before it hits Jomin or Magna, but doesn't really do anything to him. That brings it to you, Jomin. You're no longer grabbed. You've been pushed free. That was horrifying for a second, but you are now free. What do you want to do?
First of all, is that guy far away from?
He is right next to you, currently.
He's still right next to you. Can you not see my screen, El?
Oh, no, I can see it.
Yeah, you're there.
I
He's
just
there.
couldn't really see Jomin because it's so small. There we go.
I'm zooming in now. There you go.
Okay.
I don't know why I was so zoomed out. I suppose because Ido is still over there on its own.
Hmm.
There you go. You're right next to him.
Okay. Jomin glares very angrily at the guy, and this is a glare like that you wouldn't expect to see from a tiny little halfling. Like, he has the most just awful like scowl on his face, and he says very like almost like threateningly, he's like, what was it? What I was gonna say? He is gonna say, I hope that my god punishes you for that. And
Your god isn't coming anywhere near me.
Oh really now? Oh really? You sure about that? Because I think he will.
Well, yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, what attacks do I have again? Because of course I can't look at my.
You've got your Divine Lance spell, and you've got your short sword, your unarmed attack, your warhammer, and your sling staff. You also got your shield, which you can bash with if you really wanted to, though you're not sure how effective whacking will be against the ghost. Or against a ghost-like person.
Okay, you've got your short spells.
You've also then got your spells like Divine Lance, Protection, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. What can I use against him that he, even while he's in his ghostly form?
Well, the ice thing they did worked. So let's have a look. But,
some kind of magic. Magic would probably be
divine energy.
Yeah, magic would be probably what it would be most likely to be able to hurt him.
Okay. So
that's probably what you'd probably like. That much is obvious because how can you just punch something that you just go through?
Yeah. The only thing I see is Divine Lance.
That is your only attack spell at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You don't.
Can I use that?
Yeah, you can use it.
I want to blast it at him.
Okay, so go ahead and make the because you have some dice dice over there, don't you? So you can roll a die, and your plus to hit is +8, I believe. Oh?
Wait. Before I roll, can I ask something? When I blast it, will the man will it be like a scenario where the blast is going so hard that the god appears in the blast and then kills him? That would be cool.
That depends on how well you roll, I suppose.
You could have your god's face sort of appear in the black.
Yeah, I suppose that depends all on how well you roll, really. You know. I mean, a god doesn't appear just for any old roll.
Okay. And so what do I have to roll again?
Roll a d20 and add 8, I believe. Yeah, add 8. D20 plus 8.
17.
So is that with the +8?
Yes.
Okay, so you rolled a...
I mean, no.
Okay, so you rolled a 17 on the die.
Yes.
17 on the die plus 8 is
25. Nice.
25. So that does hit. So you can roll your damage, which is it's 1d4 plus 4. I just clicked on it to check where I was.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll 1d4 and add 4 to the result.
Okay.
No confusion. Just tell us what you roll. 4 and then add 4. So 8.
8. So as you blast, the blast is certainly not quite as effective as it is against most enemies, but you do see as he's turning to run, as this blast definitely connects with him rather than going through him, and it's as he is at back arches, as he's definitely taken some damage from that.
Yay!
And is looking a lot more injured than he did a minute ago.
I'm not surprised. I just spied his back. He just blasted him with ice, and he just blasted her in the god. God blast.
You have one action left. What would you like to do?
Gentleman, yells at him. He's like, yeah, that's what you get, jerk.
Do you want to move or do you want to stay there?
Spits at him.
Oh my god.
Well, he attempts to, but then nothing happens. One action.
Yeah. You could move around if you wanted.
Oh.
You could sort of go over by there to corner him off so he can't escape. Let's say, otherwise, what have you got? Your sword only takes one action. Actually,
Yeah,
so you could hit him with your sword.
You could try to hit him with your sword if you really wanted to. You do still have it in your hand.
Is he still in ghost form?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
so
the only problem.
Yeah, that may not work.
You can also move if you want.
Can I also use that action to heal anyone, or does that take 2 actions?
It depends on what level of healing you are. You can use one action to heal somebody within touch range, if you want to, or you could use lay on hands on someone with one action. Which also heals them, but also gives them an extra bonus to AC to their armor class for 1 round.
Obviously, I'm right behind you and in need of healing.
Yeah, I want to heal Magna, please.
Okay, do you want to use one of your healing spells, or do you want to use your lay on hands to heal him?
Just regular heal, because in case if this guy dies, then it'll be a wasted AC thing for the turn in case for Magna
so,
might be wasted.
A regular heal. So what is it? So 1d8. So go ahead and roll 1d8.
Roll 1d8. D8. Is it D8? Yeah. 8.
Ooh,
8.
nice.
Nice, Magna. You get 8 HP back.
Right. Thank you, little
As
one.
Gentleman turns and
Welcome.
heals, and the rips
It
and
turns
tears in
around,
your-
sees the cold off the face, and just pushes it in.
Yeah, the rips and tears in your, even though your body is artificial, it's still connected to an organic soul, and
Yeah.
in the way the magic works, it just begins to stitch together the metal like it would stitch together flesh. And you're not fully healed, but you are feeling much better than you were before. And that is Joman's turn. Boohurt, what would you like to do?
Well, there's not much I can do against a ghost. And I mean that quite literally. I have no magic, I have no kind of spells, I only have
Yeah.
physical attack.
Right,
So-
you can still like move and position and stuff for when he unghosts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I-
just a bit of an annoying sort of bonus
It
then.
does mean he can't make strength-based attack rolls, including attacks against you, so he cannot
When you
attack
go
anyone.
on in, make sure you can't get away.
I'm just going to run up to him and do a power attack.
Okay. So you use 1 action to move up to him and 2 actions to power attack, right?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give it a try. Go ahead and do it.
No, it's not going to work, but there's
Go ahead and
literally nothing else.
Just don't go through him and then down into the like. I see that you run, try and push him, and you go straight through him. Oh, of course, there's no spikes. That's alright. You can survive that.
He's a ghost. The spikes are going to go straight through him.
Can't.
So that's a 19 to hit with your power attack. Does the power attack add anything to hit?
I
you
don't
need to
think it
move up
does,
to him
but-
as well first.
Yeah. Well done.
Check the power attack because it might add like some extra to hit or something.
I think it does additional damage.
Right, it deals an extra die of weapon damage if you
Yeah.
hit. Unfortunately, that doesn't hit there, but if you were by there, that would hit. I feel nice today, so I'm gonna give you a hit.
You won't, yeah, give him a chance. You won't finish moving, will you, Boohurt?
Well, yeah,
If you were
I'm
there
just
and
charging.
if you were there and flanking him, then that would flank him and that would hit.
Okay.
Because
That would work.
He'd
That
be
would-
flat-footed, which means his AC would go down to 19, so that would just hit.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and roll your damage, which would be, so it would basically be an extra die of damage. So it's essentially 2d12 plus are you holding it with one hand or two hands? You were holding it with one.
Only one hand.
Only one hand. So roll another d8.
Damn it. So it's slash.
Slash roll space 1d8.
This is so much fun.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Oh. Yay. I'm having fun.
A whopping 1 extra damage.
That's like 8 damage. It's alright. It's alright.
So you slash, and your sword does pass through him, but as your sword passes through him, but you feel a little bit of resistance, and he does go. And it appears like it may have hurt him a little bit, not much at all, but a little.
Hey, take that, ghost.
As it's his turn, and he charges straight at you, Buhurt, and through you.
Yes, he's Slimer.
He just runs straight through. You feel this cold chill as he just.
Oh, come on, he's running. I think you what?
He runs. He makes two movements.
Yeah.
Okay, he has 3 actions. He has 25 feet of movement. So he runs and runs
You have to do.
and runs again. Is off the map, but he runs and runs and runs again.
Not very bright, it seems. That's all German has to say.
And I think he becomes corporeal again at the end of that. Until the end of your next turn.
End of my turn.
Yeah. However, as you guys see him running away in the distance, you see something approaching from the other direction, from from that way, from the way you had came. You see a shape moving towards you and angling up towards him. You can't tell quite what it is at this distance, but you definitely see a shape. Not too far away, about like 80 feet away. It looks like some sort of animal with someone on the back.
So he was.
Matilda, is your turn.
He was 10 foot ahead of me, and he's moved 3 full 25s, yeah?
Yep.
So 75, so he's 85 foot ahead of me.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Matilda's turn first.
Hold on, she's just having a drink of water.
Okay.
Right.
No, he's like all the way up there. I think. Like, how far away is he from Matilda? Is it still 2 movement spaces?
Let's see. He is currently.
It's going to take 3 movements to get to stay 2 ahead of him.
He is 65 feet away from Matilda.
Ah. Matilda goes 50 feet.
You want to move 50 feet?
Yeah, to use up 2 turns.
Yeah. So you can use 2 actions to move 50 feet, which would basically get you up to there. So you can just move yourself up there.
Well, thumbs up. We can't even see where they're moving.
Yeah, it's when you're outside of the map, the vision goes kind of a bit weird.
Kind of a bit weird. I can't see anything.
He is. Yeah, it's a bit weird outside the map. I'm not. Let me see if I can actually.
Weird. It's completely black.
Yeah, it goes black outside the map because also you're not normally meant to be outside of the map. But I didn't think he ran away. Let's see if
35 feet, and then there's no more.
let's see if this allows you to see it. There we go.
I can see it.
I can see Matilda, but that's about
There
it.
you go. So Matilda was by there.
Now I see Rhoda.
Yeah, Matilda was by there. He is by there, and you do see something else in the
See
distance.
Rhoda. Why is there a Rhoda on a wolf?
Oh. A Yoda. What? So there you go. So Matilda, you are currently there, pretty close to him. About only 15 feet away. At that distance.
You could throw a spear or something, or just.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, it's ghost. I'm not sure what good it'll do, but.
Well, the sword did do something. No, to turn him into a ghost is the worst thing I could have done. What happened there?
Not the best
I
idea.
went with his brains, and I made him.
You have got a short sword as a backup.
Completely you dematerialized.
Yeah.
Have a weapon.
You literally phased him out of this plane of existence, partially.
Magma, why would you do this?
It wasn't my fault. I did not mean it.
You did this.
Just get him.
Oh, there should be an.
There's restriction on how many times we can do spells, isn't it?
No,
yeah, it's however many spell slots you have.
Click the not the multi-select bottom one. No.
You would have had to have your spear drawn, and it wasn't currently drawn, so it would take your action to draw the spear.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Because you threw the spear at him across the pit, and you haven't.
Threw the other spear, and it's currently on the floor, so it then takes your action to draw this spear.
We had both forgotten that. Okay.
So, if you want to not do that and do something else instead, you can.
Yeah.
What would you like?
I think you might have to just draw the spear.
Yeah.
Can you use one of your spells?
Oh yeah, good point. Spells.
You got. Oh, you only got one. You only got one action now. And all your spells look like they're 2 actions.
Yeah.
And then inspire courage, but that's not really going to.
Dirty.
Whose turn is it next?
You could
Yeah, I think just draw your spear ready to attack.
Yeah, I'll just draw my spear.
Well, you could get in front of him just so he can't keep going, because by his next go, he will be visible again.
However, he can run through people.
No. Right,
at the end of Magnus'
my
turn.
go, he's going to be physical again, so he'll run straight into her and fall over.
So as he's running ahead, you're a bit faster, Matilda. You run up. You essentially keep your pace with him most of the way, and you manage to get up in front of him.
I don't know how with your little legs.
You get up in front of him. Like he's stumbling, and he's not used to being incorporeal, and is kind of slipping through rocks.
Slipping through rocks? You should slip through the floor. You have embedded in dirt.
And that makes it the mysterious person's turn.
I'm okay, baby.
As they move.
I'm laughing and being mean.
As the creature moves closer, and you can see there appears to be someone atop a large wolf.
Actually, Diddy, have any of us got opportunity attack thing?
Boohurt does, but Boohurt technically could have made an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
But it's too late now.
You didn't give us a chance.
Yeah.
That's my excuse.
Well, that's why if you want to make an opportunity attack, you interrupt the DM and say, "I'd like to make an opportunity attack."
I'd like to make an opportunity attack.
You don't have opportunity attack.
I'd like to to make an opportunity attack.
That's Boohurt's choice, not yours.
I would like to make an opportunity attack.
The mysterious figure moved. Seems to as they get closer, you can see exactly who and what they are. Striding atop a large direwolf, you see a goblin
Yoda.
with, if I remember correctly, pink hair. As you see, I forgot her. Bailey. You see Bailey Mills riding atop a large direwolf with a bow and with a notched arrow in her hand, riding up towards Matilda and the bandit.
That sounds like an 80s TV program. Matilda and the bandit.
Matilda and Boohurt there?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. I was expecting some sort of reaction from you guys upon Bailey entering.
Oh, we as soon as we saw the token, we have been freaking out.
Silently freaking out as Bailey Mills has entered the fray. Moves up once. Moves. Let's see. Once. Twice with the.
3 times a lady. What?
And let's say, yeah, as she moves up towards the creature, towards the creature, the bandit, moving much faster than the bandit can, astride the direwolf, and easily getting up towards where Matilda and the bandit are. Tazaki, it is your turn. Also, Magna should no longer be frightened now, so... What do you want to do, Tazaki?
Recommend the spider bot to run up the bandit.
Okay, so you make your command, you give your spider bot 2
Mhm.
actions. So... And you want it to run up with both actions. It has 25 feet, so it runs up 50 feet for that. That's your first action.
Second action, I get my spider bot to run up to it even more.
Okay, and the spider bot gets 2. So you command it, it runs up again as you give it another 2 actions. I think that's both of its actions to get up there, isn't it?
So 2 actions went up there, and then now is 1 action.
Oh, was that within? That was 25 feet from it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it has 1 action left. What does it want to do? What is Spiderbot gonna do?
Spiderbot brings up their blood-soaked legs, ready to plunge them straight into them.
So it raises its legs and plunges them towards the ghost. It does miss, unfortunately, as it's just swoops.
You got your hero point. You got your hero points or whatever. You could spend one of them if you want.
It's up to you if you want to spend a hero point, but that's your choice.
Yeah.
Okay, then you go ahead and reroll the attack. You use a hero point and reroll the attack. And that's even worse. So the Spiderbot leaps at him, just swooshes through him and almost hits Matilda before the sort of flipping and scuttling back up. You have a third action. What do you want to do?
My third action.
What? You cannot Spiderbot.
My third action, I go ahead and go upwards towards Spiderbot.
You're gonna move up. Okay.
So I start to move up.
Okay, you start to move up. Magna, is your turn. Edo is still waiting behind the rock.
Yeah. See, I haven't got the same thing where I can command him and make him do 2, right?
No, you share your actions, but you can use act together so that you can one of you gets a certain amount and the other gets an action as well. So you can use command. It's worth using command together at least once every turn because it gives a free action essentially. There's no downside to using it.
Now with these spells, I guess because where it says first level, it's 0 out of 2. I'm guessing that's my spell slots.
Yes,
because
have you cast 2 shocking grasps during this?
No, I've done a jump and a shocking grasp, so
you've used both of your first level spell slots. You do still have your electric arc, which is your arcane innate spell, and you have your focus spells.
Yeah, but I need to be focused like that. So if I'm gonna run. Well, my 25 feet, isn't it?
Your movement is 25 feet, I believe, yeah.
Which means 50 to there, and it's 35 to him. Which means I'm out of range. And poor Idur, is well out.
Way out of range. Idur has 25 feet of movement as well.
Yeah. So he can only get to there in 3 goes. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to use all my 3 to get close.
Yeah.
I go.
Yeah, and you for one of those 3, you can allow Idur to move as well using act together.
Yeah, I will. If I go there, then 25. at least I can get to there. And command Ida to move. And Ida can only get to there.
Okay. So you run up as fast as you can. Ida begins to run with you. And you get up and close to where everyone is. As you move up, and as you're getting closer, the bandit does phase back into normal existence, almost running head on, making to run, just trying to run straight through Matilda. As he phases back in, he almost crashes into Matilda, and very barely manages to stop himself from crashing face first into Matilda. As he is now, people begin to surround him once again. Dave will sprint up.
He can get into range.
50, 5, 10. Dave will just sprint up that way and get to there, off to that side of the guy. Actually, no, he'd get to that side of the guy since they are ranged. Actually, well, no, it makes more sense to herd the guy towards the giant wolf rather than giving him an opening, so he goes to there. Jomin, it's your turn once again. Half of the party is now gone pretty high up, and as starts running up there, where you can see that they're all congregating.
You're still down here.
You're down here with Zaki and Buhert.
If you want to run
just
up,
picture.
you could get through there. Go on.
Oh, okay. No, that's okay.
So what you? Yeah.
Okay. I could just. I was just gonna say I could picture Joman just staring off into space the whole time with his mouth open, and then he realizes that everybody else is gone, and he was like, "Oh no, please wait for me. I'm coming." And he tries his best, use his little legs to run.
So does he just want to catch up to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's essentially 75 feet, so you can get to there.
I'm sorry if you hear a plane in the background. I live near an airport.
That's okay.
That thing will survive.
So Jomin just runs up and gets up to where everyone else is, and that is Jomin's turn. Buhert, as you see Beatty Mills riding atop a direwolf into battle with a bow notched, you see the dude stop as he becomes corporeal again. What do you want to do? What, like
75 gets you there, so you could 78 and stop there.
Yeah, that critical hit basically caused you guys more trouble than it helped with.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up. Yeah, there's not much I can do.
Yep, so essentially you run up alongside Jomin, and the two of you reach him at the same time as you all run up and essentially surround the guy, if you want to move yourself into place.
Yeah. Yep.
As you just speed up and run up, and you guys are now completely surrounding him. As he raises his axe up again, glancing around towards each of you. Stay back! Stay back!
Nowhere to run.
As the goblin atop the direwolf reaches and the direwolf growls, she pulls her bow back, like, where do you think you're going? Oh, hell. To hell with this. As he drops his axe on the floor. I'm not dying for those idiots. I surrender! I surrender, okay?
I punch him in the face.
Make me an unarmed strike.
Yes.
If you want to punch him in the face, make an unarmed strike. Go ahead.
Don't laugh if you
That
fumbled
hits.
it though.
That hits. That does hit. Go ahead, roll the damage for your punch. He has 7 HP. The punches are unarmed strikes are non-lethal just by themselves.
Yes.
In order to make a lethal attack with an unarmed strike, you have to have a -2 penalty to it. So they are just straight up non-lethal.
Yeah, that's non-lethal. So we're going to then.
You just
I give up.
You slam. He's like, I give up. I surrender. And just bam, straight into the face. You strike your fist into his face, and he just falls back, flat on, just down onto the ground. And he is.
Face.
He's been arrested, hasn't he?
He is unconscious.
I mean, grab hold of him and make sure he can't escape.
He can't escape now.
Well, it's easier to tie people up when they're unconscious. Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Mills.
Hey, Mills! Bailey, finally! How have you been?
Hey.
How's the blacksmith?
Yeah, oh, it's fine, it's fine. We, closed up shop early because I figured you might need my help.
You decided to join us after all, did you?
What can I say? I do like a bit of adventure, I guess. And with that, the combat is ended as you guys have successfully defeated the bandits who were in this particular camp. As the combat is ended now, you're all free from combat.
Matilda asks the bandit, "Where's Edna, the farmer?"
The bandit does not respond, as he's unconscious.
Matilda, he's unconscious. I just have this image of just this little mouse phone
shouting at the unconscious dude.
No logic left. I tell you, my logic has gone into the land for fairies.
Okay, well, since he's unconscious, I'm just going to grab him by the scruff of the neck and drag him back towards the wheelbarrow.
Towards the, yeah. Okay,
Towards
so
the camp.
I'd assume everyone else follows back to the camp. Rather than being all the way up here. So I'll just drag you guys down for simplicity.
Yeah, and I'm basically going to dump him into the wheelbarrow.
You're mad.
So as you dump him into the wheelbarrow, let me just make a roll. So the wheelbarrow is currently full of like bits and pieces and stuff, which you can have a proper look through if you wished. As you dump him into the wheelbarrow on top of like some sheets and cloth.
It's a wheelbarrow.
It's a cart. Yeah, it's not a wheelbarrow. It's a full-on cart. So you dump him in there. On top of some stuffs. There appears to be quite a lot of a few probably stolen stuff within the wheelbarrow.
Well, we should check it first to make sure there's no weapons and stuff he can use.
There are definitely weapons in the wheelbarrow. You see them, even like as you're putting it down, you can see there's a pile of weapons in one corner.
Right, shift them.
Are there
Matilda
any...
goes to pick up her stuff.
Hey,
Yeah, are there any shields? Because obviously Boo had just broke their shield.
Make me.
you
can make-
the wheel.
I mean, if you want to look through the stuff, you can make me an investigation check.
Okay.
If you want to sort of look through and investigate the wheelbarrow and see what's there.
Investigation.
It is coming over.
The cart. It's not a wheelbarrow. It's a cart.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Where's investigation? I'm looking in skill.
Is there?
It's in your
Is there?
proficiency.
It should be
Is
a bit of proficiencies. I think it's a proficiency. I think that's the name given to it. I think it's a proficient. I think there's an investigation proficiency. It'll be under.
No, it's not.
Oh no, there isn't. Oh no, it would be a perception check. Sorry, make me a perception check. I forgot. They
Trying
they
to
roll
call Cthulhu.
they roll investigation into perception. Okay, basically. A 12. I'd say a 10 would really realistically be what you needed to beat. So it takes you a while as you shift through. You're kind of throwing some cloths aside. You see, there's a whole bundle, lots of bundles of various cloth and bundles of leather. As you're tossing them aside and searching for things, you end up realizing that you've tossed the cloths onto the stuff you're looking for. As you put them aside, you do see in among there are various short swords, spears, pieces of armor, and indeed a steel shield mixed in on this cart, as well as a bunch of other stuff. In total, as well as those and the bundles of cloth and leather, you find a cask of wine with six wine bottles in it. You find a small box that with some gold with some gold in it, and what looks like 3 minor healing potions. It's up to you if you take the stuff or not. And then you find some swords, armor, and a steel shield.
Boohurt will take the steel shield and will sort of like say to the others, "Guys, there's some good stuff here."
I'll be there in a minute, Boohurt. I'm just picking up my spear.
Yeah, you're able to pick up your spear, no problem, and you get your spear back. So are you just tossing aside the remains of your wooden shield?
I assumed that there was nothing really that remained of my wooden
essentially,
shield.
the handle and some wood is left, but it's essentially unusable.
Yes, I kind of take it off.
Yeah.
And
So I'll give you the steel shield now. You, Matilda, easily get your stuff back. Once everything's been pointed out, everyone can sort of see what's in the cart. And in fact, I will post the list of items that are in the cart. So that you can see, and if you choose to take the stolen items, you can bundle them out among yourselves. So that's everything that's in the cart. I typed as Boohurt by accident. So it's
yes, guys, there's 3 minor healing potions, 2 pieces of platinum, a cask of wine with 6 bottles.
Healing potions after how you almost died.
I reckon we can get 6 gold pieces from the wine. There's some cloth here. I reckon we can get 2 gold pieces for it.
I mean, some of this stuff must have been stolen from traders.
Well, we can sell them back to the traders.
The names first, clearly.
Yeah, well, I imagine whoever they were stolen from is probably already dead. So, yeah, I guess so. I won't take any of this. These swords are very much inferior work. So there you go. You got a new shield. So if someone wants, if you guys want to divvy up, pardon?
There's like you said, like various armor pieces. What different pieces are there?
Okay, so they are armor. Within you find 3 different pieces of armor. You find a chain shirt within it. Let's see, a chain shirt. You find some, where is it? Hide armor, and I know is your personal favorite, studded leather.
Now, do you mean studded leather, or do you mean what studded leather is based off and a brigantine?
I mean studded leather.
No.
Meanwhile, Dazaki's moping about not impaling the bandit.
Are any other spears in there, Boohurt? I'd like to add to my collection.
They are definitely
Yeah, there's a few spears.
Take them then.
Why is Boohurt becoming more like a pirate?
Yeah, if you are, how many? They are 3 spears bundled into the cart. Do you want to take all of them?
Probably can't carry all of them. I take just one.
Takes one more.
Just 1 spear? Can I impale this bandit anyway?
How much
says
can the
Sasaki.
Kilda actually carry?
Well, it's up to your bulk. Your carried bulk currently is 7. Your max bulk is 12, I think. Oh no, your carried bulk is 6. You become encumbered when you're holding at 7 bulk. So you could carry 1 more spear before you become encumbered, essentially.
In that case, I'll take 1 more spear.
Yeah, so you can only take the 1 spear before you're encumbered. So there you go. You got 1 more spear. If you pick up anything now, you will be encumbered. If you grab anything else. Although you can, I think you can. You might be able to. No, you probably wouldn't be able to carry any extra light items either. Might be able to. I'm not sure. It should tell us when you become encumbered. So you grab 1 of the spears. Does anyone else want to have anything from the loot? Or does anyone want to do anything?
Well, I'm just gonna stand over the bandit and wait for him to wake up.
What I give you this job.
Okay. He's lying on the floor, like right next to the sleeping bag.
Well, I'm intending to get the stuff out of the cart, just dump him in the cart, and we're all just have to surround him.
So all of the stuff from the cart is essentially emptied onto the floor for people to divvy up. So if anyone wants anything from the list, say, and I will add it to your inventory.
I will
Why don't you take the cart with us? Why don't you take the cart with us? That way we don't have to carry that much.
Platinum, or all of it. Yeah.
Pardon?
Tazaki will take the platinum.
You take the platinum.
Yes.
Okay, so Tazaki, you get 2 platinum. You're leaving the gold? Just taking the platinum?
Just taking the platinum.
Okay.
Why don't you
want the gold? I'll grab the gold.
so we can have everything with us?
Or the wolf.
No, I
Tazaki.
got the gold and the wolf.
Tazaki, if you're taking that platinum, I would say that makes you the group treasurer. We should share all that.
You're recording.
How does Tazaki want to respond?
Mine.
The platinum is mine. I saw it first. Well, maybe not. Do you get what I mean? I grabbed it first.
You picked it up first. I mean, technically, the big robot who emptied out the cart picked it up first.
Then I will let him have it.
Just saying.
Ah, thank you.
I will take
Very shiny.
the gold. But
Okay.
if somebody needs
Magna,
let me.
you're in debt. You have a
I-
fine to pay. You need gold more.
I did say I will take the gold.
Aye, that's what I'm saying to you. Buddha also picks up the healing potions and takes 1 and gives 1 to Tazaki and gives 1 to Magna because we were the 3 guys. We were the 3 who got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 healing potion each to Magna, Tazaki, and Buhurt, eh? Okay, let's see.
Taking everything from a wagon? Doesn't this make sense to have a wolf pulling it? If that's okay with you, Bailey, that is.
What? Oh. Well, what do you say? What do you say, buddy? Feel like putting a wagon? The wolf just kind of goes.
What is the wolf's name?
Oh, this is Winfred.
Winfred.
Winfred, meet my friends. I don't know why I've gone southern all of a sudden.
Good doggo.
There's, she sort of pats Winfred on the head. He's like, he bats. Yeah, I mean, Winfred's big, but I'm not sure if he could pull I mean, we could
Well,
buy a cart, but why?
Do we really need the cat? Just
Carry,
take what we
carry
need.
prisoner and all of this
Right.
stuff.
Winfred
Take the
can
carry
wine
carry
and the
the
cloth and the
prisoner.
leather to
So
travel.
right.
Winfred can carry the prisoner on his back. Right.
For their injuries.
I have this prisoner. Let's just take what you want.
Did
Guys,
Magna...
it would make so much sense to just carry everything in the cart so that we're
did
not
Magna...
overburdened.
Magna started
Yeah,
with
that's
2
why
healing
I
potions,
said
right?
it.
Right, said?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
already
okay.
got a couple.
Okay, well
So-
now you've got one more.
Well, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna need to use it now, ain't I? Because I need healing.
I mean, yeah, but Jomin does
Actually-
still have a heal spell left as well.
Still, that
And
we're
we
gonna
can
end up
also
resting
rest.
anyway.
I say save the potions for combat.
Yeah, save the potions and yeah, we could just rest.
Yeah. So eventually, the dude does. The wolf sort of stands over the dude next to the cart.
We're
Growls.
also standing over him and watching him.
And Bailey does suggest tying him up because nobody has finally thought to tie him up. And I'm pretty sure everybody has rope.
We trust him not to run.
Yes, well.
If he wakes up, I punch him.
Yes. And we know how that turned out. Hello.
Wait,
wolf!
my friend, I'll punch him.
Wolf! What?
I got my blade out on my arm, just pointing straight at him.
Hey, okay.
You are going to talk.
You punched me!
Where is the farmer?
What?
Where
You punched
is
me!
the farmer?
He's in the camp!
What camp?
Our camp here! I mean. We killed the fella. We took her. She's in the camp with the others, with the boss. Well, the not boss, but
There
you
is
know.
no one else in this camp.
Do you not see the big obvious ladder literally 10 feet away? She's with the one, the captain down below.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would have been one to notice that.
You telling me?
There is a big ladder literally right to the edge of the cliff. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you are
one
telling me the rest of you are down there
It's a sea cave. It's only
and
accessible when the tide is right.
bothered coming to help you.
But they didn't know
Talk
that you
about
were.
cowards.
How would they know? They can't see through ceilings. Idiot.
Maybe all the shouting.
Sound doesn't carry all the way down into the sea cave.
I put the blades right
Side.
this sound will.
Please.
Excuse me,
Please.
sir. I know you did not just call my friend here an idiot when you're the one who's running through people expecting to attack them, meanwhile you couldn't even attack
I
anyone.
wasn't trying to attack you. I just wanted to leave.
You hush up, you little baby. Okay, you need to listen here. All right, you need to tell us what we want to know and stop insulting people. And you're gonna have to pay for what you did earlier because you and your friends over there are not good people, and what you did was wrong. Okay,
Okay.
not very nice.
I'm sorry. Just arrest me already. Please don't. The wolf eats me. As the wolf sort of nudges cousin.
You want
As
us
you can-
to arrest you?
Better.
The last person we
Yeah.
took to the Bounty Guild was missing some body parts.
Please, please. I told you everything I know. Please.
Stab him already.
We would get more. You would get more money if you handed him in alive.
We will take you alive.
Alright.
However, Sasaki, Spiderbot can have some fun first.
Please, please. I beg you.
You can beg all you want. You tried to kill our Jomin.
You tried to
You
kill me.
almost gutted me.
You are an idiot. We're allowed to kill you.
Well, if you're allowed to just kill anybody who's not smart, I mean that's just plain eugenics there. Okay.
You are a bandit. You have killed and stolen.
I mean, yes.
Try to deny that.
I'm not
Smack,
denying
right.
it.
Also, Orty, sorry to interrupt, but I have a question. Do me and Matilda recognize the body of his associate? Not necessarily the individual, his clothing.
No, just a regular bandit, from what you can tell.
Are you sure? Because you don't have him listed as a regular bandit.
Yeah. I was using different stat sheets to make.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. We
they're
thought,
both very
we
bad.
thought it
I
was
was.
something.
Oh yeah, I used the cultist stat sheet for him because I wanted these guys to have different attacks and stuff, and to be more varied, so the combat to be more interesting.
Okay, that's
And
really cool.
They're both original bandits. Does anyone want to? I'm assuming you guys probably would have taken this guy's weapons. Would you have searched him before he woke up?
If Mills was the one tying him up, Mills would have been the one to search him,
Yeah,
and that's someone else.
that's
That's
it.
what you did, mate.
So when Mills did search him and to make sure there were no weapons, and she does hand to you Boo Hurt what she found on him. She hands you 10 gold and a silver locket with the name J. Boulderberry engraved on the back.
This was the woman's who we were
No.
looking for.
No, it's Jacob's. Jacob Boulderberry, the farmer.
Ah,
Yes.
I
it looks
recognize
quite
that.
feminine.
Safe.
His wife got it for him as a present. I believe his wife's name was Edna or something. Did you get it?
Enid.
Enid.
You and
Yeah.
your names, did he?
Okay then.
Enid got it for him.
Okay.
I
It
sniffed it
was
myself.
Edna, not Enid. Boo Hurt, you've got the wrong name.
I don't know. Her name started with an E.
It's Edna.
It is Edna? Oh, okay.
I don't care what her name is.
We need to find her.
her.
Look, she's below, okay? She's down there in the
How
cave.
many others down there?
I don't like 5, including the captain.
Are there any other ways in or out?
There's only one way. It's why it was chosen. It's the best place for defense. It's only
Then
accessible
that will
when the tide comes in and goes out.
be their downfall.
When is that tide next?
It's in an hour from now, roughly. That's why we were waiting up here.
Waiting to be able to go down.
Yes.
So if you don't go down in an hour, they will think something is wrong.
Probably.
So we need to go then. We cannot delay.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely right, my friend.
We were waiting here for that. We could have gone down already, but we were waiting for that idiot to get back. But because it did take you guys an entire day to get. Actually, it would have taken them the time to travel here as well. Actually, yeah. So they would have gone here not that long before you guys did. So
yeah.
ignore that part.
Ignoring that.
Please, I've told you all everything I know.
Away from memory. Okay.
If he's told us all that he knows, then he's no use to us.
Boo-Hurt goes up and punches him again.
Let's
Knock him
keep
out
him
again.
alive. For now.
He now has like his nose is broken and now he's gonna have a hell of a black eye.
It's what he deserves.
He is now unconscious again.
I'm going to right. let's see. Dave, break his kneecaps. He must not be able to run.
What's
I mean, I can get my firebot.
That's
Wait,
he is tied
wait
up.
a second.
Like he is. Wait, what was Dave's voice? He is tied up, so he can't really run.
Do you want to take that risk? We need
Wait.
to go down to the camp. Who will watch him?
No, I have a gun.
Winfred can watch. Don't worry, Winfred can watch over him. If he wakes up, there's no way he's escaping under Winfred's watch.
I have an idea. Once we throw down that pit.
That is
He
interesting.
might break his neck,
Wait,
but
Knees, then lower him
Wait.
down.
Okay, listen. If I may, for a second, don't you think going a little too far? I think he gets the point. I don't think you have to resort to any more violence. I think he's got the message.
Okay,
Nah, I think we've gone far enough.
but if we tie him and lower him into the pit, less chance he can get out. And if he does, then I break his knees.
Well, if you lot are going to do this, not any part of it, okay? I'm putting my foot down, okay? I mean, well, I don't really have to. I mean, I mean, there's no reason for me to do that. I mean, I it's not like I'm mad or anything. I'm not angry. But my point is that you guys, I just feel like just going a little bit too far. But that's up to you, I guess. I'll stop talking now.
Only me that wants to break his knees.
I agree with the little one.
Yes.
Just put him in the pit and leave the wolf to watch him.
Mhm. I'm sorry.
It
No,
was my. Let's do this. Let's lower him into the pit.
Okay, so without breaking his knees, you guys
Without
using
breaking his
the
knees.
length of rope that's tied around him, you're able to working together. A few of you are able to slowly lower him down into the bottom of the pit, and the wolf just sits down like the good boy he is at the top of the pit, and just stares just straight down into the pit with a. It would be adorable, but also frightening.
I'm gonna go over to the other guy and rip the insignia badge
Yeah.
as proof we've got him. I still want to take his arm, but yeah.
Also, Boohurt, do you want Oh yeah, you've got
Let me
the
help you there. You take more than just that.
So Boohurt, you've
I
been
suppose
given.
goes over there and rips off his arm.
So Boohurt, you've been given the 10 gold, which I'll add to your inventory from the.
Okay.
And you also get the locket, which you could just make a note of wherever you want, because it's no stats or anything for that.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I also
you have more than 5 silver now.
Yeah, also the other guy, I want to Magna going over and taking his thing reminded me I want to go over and chop his head off as well.
You want to okay. You
I-
go over
I'm not-
and you chop his head off.
You know what? I'll take the head and I'll
Chop his
I'll
arm
chop
off.
his head
No, my
in the pit.
spider bot.
Got a spider pot with his arm off.
Make the Spider-Bot wants to rip his arm off. Make a strength roll for the Spider-Bot.
The head, I want to go and like drop the head in the pit with the other guy, so when he wakes up he is tied up in a pit with a wolf watching him, and he's just staring at the decapitated head of his friend.
Sure, you do that. Your alignment now changes to lawful evil. No. I'm joking. I'm joking. We don't care about alignment here. Alignment, your alignment basically doesn't matter at all. We're basically playing without alignment.
Yes.
You drop the head
I was
into the
playing
pit.
Yeah, I was playing a Lord of the Rings campaign, and every time we do evil things like that, we'd gain a point of corruption.
The ring does corrupt.
Oh no, it was like a point of like shadow corruption. It was quite good actually, but I digress.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway,
So
Is anyone searching the second dude as well? Or
Rude said.
yeah, we might as well.
I'm asking this time, but in the future, if you want to search a body for loot, you need to say. I'm not going to prompt you in the future.
I'm a robot. What have I got to do with loot?
You have debt.
I have what?
You have debts.
I have debt. Yeah.
It's not like
I'm gonna bother paying that. Right. Okay. Is someone gonna search that body then?
Yeah, I'm searching it.
Okay. As you search that guy, you find the dagger he was using in combat, and you also find 15 gold.
Ooh, nice.
Which I will add to you.
Confiscate the dagger. Confiscate the dagger, but heard he might be able to use it.
I already have a dagger.
Tell this
Yeah, but he might be able to use. Does anybody not have a dagger?
I do not have a dagger.
I think
Magna, confiscate the dagger. Otherwise, he can use it.
I don't need a
dead.
dagger.
Dave
Amelia,
also
he's
does
dead.
not have a dagger and does not want a dagger.
he's dead.
I have this, and I show the blade pivot on my arm.
It's always good to have a backup weapon. Take it.
That's why
Dave
I
lifts
have
up
Fedora.
Dave lifts up his fist and goes, "This is my backup weapon." And this is my other backup weapon. Lifting up his fist. And then he points at his head. And this is my backup weapon.
No,
Back up.
I don't know if that's a very Dave thing to say, but I'm sure.
I feel like it is.
I feel like it is.
Yes.
That feels like something
Yeah.
Zedian would come up with, so.
Yes.
Or did I roll the strength check?
Yeah,
And
the spider bot is not ripping an arm off.
fail.
Yes.
Magna
It's
has
trying,
Magna has
Blessed,
the
it's
patch.
trying.
Slightly.
Magna, you can add those. I'll add it just to your pack. I'm assuming you'd put it in your pack, so I will add the
What in my pack?
the badge,
The sleeve, yes.
the sleeve.
I didn't take the dagger. I don't want a dagger.
Yeah, not the dagger. The badge. That basically.
Yeah, the badge. Yeah. Oh, connection.
Oh,
Shall we
Yeah,
go
not
down
again.
and see the situation?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
here we go. Reconnection successful.
Yeah,
Oh my
we can hear you.
goodness. Hello. I think we're back. I think the stream is back. Yep. Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Lost connection again. I don't know what is going on. This is
Yeah.
okay. We're back now. It's fine. So Magna, before we lost connection, I think Magna was asking if everyone wants to go head down.
Yes.
I think we should rest first.
There
Some of
is,
us.
there is
Buhut
half an
looks
hour
down
before
at
the
just the
tide
huge-
happens.
Yeah, Buhut just looks down at the huge, just red stain on his stomach.
Some of us are a little bit injured. It pains me to admit.
We need to heal, but we don't have much time.
Gentlemen, you do still
Sure,
have one heal spell left.
Can I do? Does
However-
that mean? Oh yes.
if that is the only way in, we could camp and wait. But
'Cause I
the farmer's wife is in danger. What do we want to do?
We're no use to her if we're dead. There's a bandit captain down there, and 4 others. We struggled so much fighting these 2. There's going to be a hard fight down there.
Well, you didn't have me up here. Now you do.
That's true, Mills. Your skills with that short sword and your bow are well known.
Of course. Still.
What were you going to say now?
Yes, El?
what was it?
Yeah, you wanted to do something, right? You were saying something.
Yeah, I was thinking if it was. I mean, I was gonna say if it was too late for me to do the if it was too late for me to do that one spell thing where you heal multiple people at once, but at the same time,
you still have a heal spell left, so you can do a big AoE heal and give everyone healing if you want.
But the thing is, how many times do I get to do that? Because
you only have one healing spell left.
So when it comes to the big, like another like battle, like if it's a bigger battle the next time, does that mean
you
that
have one heal and you have lay on hands, which you could use twice, because you got 2 focus points.
So does that mean that the next, fight, I won't be able to heal anyone?
Yeah, you won't have any more healing until you rest.
If you heal us now, you'll have 2 lay on hands to heal us while we're down there.
But then now we get for the healing. You won't have any healing.
However, we do have potions on us. I know I've got 3 now, I think.
Now, to also use a potion that's in
What,
your
you had 2 already?
Yeah, I had 2 already.
Bought 2. Boris has... No, Dave has 1 as well, I think. Now, to use a healing potion that's in your backpack, because unless you've got stuff to hold holster them on, they're going to be in your backpack. It costs 1 action to take it out of your pack, and then another action to use it. So essentially, you need two actions in order to take a healing potion when it's in your bag. Unless you've got like an actual bandolier for holding potions, you need to use 2 actions to actually get a potion out and drink it.
It would make... I got an idea about, like, you could have, like, a potion in your, like, shield hand. So you've got your shield strapped to your hand, you've got a potion in that hand or sort of along your arm, and then you can sort of, like, pull a cork out, like, with your teeth from behind the shield, and then just up and end it.
That sounds like something an inventor could make, if only there was an inventor in the party, which there is. That does sound like something an inventor could make, and that it would be feasible, but it would have to be like made by an inventor before that could be something that could happen.
Dazaki, I have an amazing idea.
Oh no, inventors.
I mean, so it's up to you, El, if you want to use your last main heal spell to heal everybody now or not. It's up to you.
Because we are 3 of us are going to need some healing before we go down there.
I think we should rest, so we're fresh for this next fight.
Yeah, but how long do we need to rest, Diddy, before so we get
8 hours.
Yeah, see, we ain't got time, because if they
take a
these
full
bandits
rest.
don't get down there, they might get suspicious.
That
That's the idea.
That refills your spells and abilities stuff. It doesn't heal you fully. It only gives you a certain amount of HP equal to your level plus your Constitution modifier. So some of you might get back to full HP, others will not.
Okay, my friends, do we want to camp here and heal and wait, or do we want to get down there? We need to decide now.
We don't have too much time. A woman's life is at risk. But we are so hurt. And this next fight will be tough.
Yes, I agree.
I will do what is right, and I will heal you all. I will do that for you.
Joman, save it for the fight. Buha up and ends the health potion and just starts walking down the ladder.
There is still half an hour before the tide's out, so as you start going down the ladder... So, okay, go ahead. If you want to do it, go ahead, drink, use your health potion to heal. Okay, this is going to be funny. So first of all, use your health, roll the healing from the health potion, see how much you get back.
For pure comedy, is like pulling the cork out, walking to the edge of the ladder, and then
so you walk over, you basically
down the potion. He realizes, the tide.
Yes.
Slowly turns around.
You forgot about that, huh?
Do you still want to drink the potion?
Yeah.
No, he slowly and sadly puts the cork stopper back on the potion. And then just sits there in silence.
I tell you what.
So once again, didn't you use an oracle rating to see the tide is out?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do, gentlemen?
Oh, I will heal everyone.
Okay, so you want to do a healing burst?
Yeah.
Okay. So, using your last healing spell, you create a huge boost of healing energy that spreads out from you. This sort of golden glow spreads out from you, and everybody nearby recovers 5 HP. So that's 5 HP to everyone who is injured, and even those who aren't. Dave's
Even the bandit?
Even
the bandit is in a hole and too far away, so he doesn't recover anything.
Oh my gosh.
So everyone who is hurt can recover 5 HP. You have to apply that yourself. Unless you want me to apply it. I think.
Jabba, you've done yours, haven't you?
Yeah. Boo Hurt's the only one that it hasn't been applied to currently.
Nope.
There we go.
Boo Hurt's still worse off.
Right. So, as Jomin unleashes this glowing energy as his holy symbol glows, and you all feel a bit better after that.
Billy.
Yes?
Okay. Now, the tide will be going out in half hour, but how long before it comes back in?
It would probably be about tide out, and it would. What's the rough? I don't know exactly how tides work. This is why I need Zeddy in here.
Move.
Well,
I'd say it would go out and then back in on roughly let's say a 5-hour interval, roughly.
We don't want to go. No, actually, I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out. I think in real life it's about 12 hours, isn't it? On time.
Yeah.
I'd say in this world they go in and out twice a day, don't they? So it'll be about roughly 7 hours of in and out. So you could theoretically take a long rest, but it would mean that the tide is already on its way back in when you go down, and it will be more risky. You'll be racing essentially as soon as your rest is finished. You'd be racing the tides to get down. It is possible.
We want to go down with plenty of time so we can finish that and get back up with the bodies.
Yeah, because obviously if you're still down there when the tide is when the tide comes back in, you're stuck down there for like another 7 hours.
Well, at least we can rest. But okay, yeah.
So you guys want no resting?
Shall right?
You just wait for the tide?
We wait for the tide.
The grave guard.
So, as the As the time passes, eventually
Don't sleep. Good away.
you do hear as the time passes, as it gets closer, you hear from the pit just the as if he has been woken up and seen the cut off head of his friend. That was a bit loud. I feel bad for my neighbours. Eventually, the tide begins to go out, and you, as a group, descend. The ladder is put over it and kicked over and set up. As you see the tide has gone out, you can see the entrance to the cave. Ooh.
Before we go down, I want to gag the guy in the pit just because that was quite loud and I don't want him shouting for help.
He is. The only way to gag him is to either go down into the pit or get him up. But
No, I'll stand. I'm gonna
I'd
go
say
to
you
the
could
top
just say
of the pit.
put him out, gag him, and put him back down. So I'd say
Like
you're
I say, I was going to stop the top of the pit and threaten him, but okay.
Yeah, you're able to gag him. Well, the wolf is also there growling down at him. But yeah, you're able to gag him. As the time passes, you guys heading down the ladder, get down and into going down the ladder one at a time. You all end up on the damp bed of where the water was. You can see it's withdrawn. There's still a little bit of splashy water underneath your feet, but like obviously it's way less than it was now that the tide's gone out. It's like it only goes up just around the bottom of your feet rather than completely covering you. And ahead you see this large entrance to the sea cave ahead of you. It's rather dark. But I mean, Shun, are you going in?
How big is the entrance for start?
It's big enough for all of you guys to fit through. It is big enough for Magda to fit through. It's roughly about 10 feet from side to side.
Right,
the
so
whole
like,
way that
you're
goes down does
walking-
narrow a bit as it goes, but yeah.
Okay, so it's not just an entrance straight into a cave. It's like a tunnel first.
Yeah, it's an entrance to the sort of the tunnel of the cave.
Okay. Right, let's have a look. Just seeing who's the best to go in first. Who's the best to lead? The best, whoever's got the. Don't I go? I got low light vision. I got low light vision, so it might be best for Magna to go in front because he can see good in low light.
The classic D&D thing of do I have dark vision or not?
How can you tell when you have like dark vision?
It shows up under special senses somewhere on your
I have low light vision.
Matilda, let's have a look.
Matilda has low light vision
Matilda
and
has low light.
imprecise scent.
Ooh. Then, so she can smell things coming.
Yeah, you have an imprecise scent. You could try and basically sniff out people who are hiding nearby.
So I should. So doesn't it make sense if Matilda goes first?
You could do. Does anyone else have better senses?
I don't think anyone has dark vision. I think those are the best senses you get.
Okay, Matilda, you're the best we've got.
Okay.
Yeah, Matilda can go first.
We'll follow right
Oh,
behind.
actually, Bailey does have dark vision.
Magna right behind her.
Okay, yeah. Send Bailey first, then Matilda, then Boo.
It is wide enough, and they're both small. They can both go joint first if they wish to.
So Bailey and Matilda, then Boo, then Magna.
Okay, so
Let's see. Jomin has no senses, because in that way. Nor does Tazaki.
So Bailey and Matilda.
Nor does Dave.
So Bailey and Matilda the front. Who's next?
Then Boo,
Then Boohurt.
then Actually, because I got sense that maybe it's best with my light vision I take out the rear just in case somebody comes out.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
go last. Magna will go last. So Bailey and
Dave
Matilda, then
goes
Booher.
along. Dave goes alongside Booher and Jomin because it's a pretty wide passage.
Yeah. Booher and Dave and Jomin. Tazaki,
And the little ones and the big ones.
And so, as you guys begin your journey into the damp tunnels, making your way forwards, I need Matilda to make me a perception check. Okay, and Bailey also made it, so let's see, you got an 18. And Bailey got 12. Okay. So you guys walk forwards down the damp. It's very damp. There isn't much light by this point. As you're getting in, there's a very faint light from behind, and you do see as the cavern sort of goes upwards a bit and up a bit of a slope, and you do see a faint flickering light coming from the top. As you're going up, you and the Matilda and Bailey side by side. As you're moving up, you both walking along side by side when there's a slight as a pressure plate gently triggers under your feet, and let's see, technically this can only hit should only attack one of you, but you both were walking side by side, so Bailey, make me roll 1d20 for me.
Oh, see, Bailey is a NPC, not a character.
You are Bailey right now.
Oh, not Bailey. Matilda, I mean.
Bailey?
Matilda, roll me 1d20.
Slash roll.
Oh.
Space D20.
Okay, the trap targets Matilda. Let's see. Okay. What is your armor class, Matilda?
Just as I close my character sheet, it's 18.
Oh dear.
Mm-mm.
So,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna reveal. Bailey's name is on the to hit roll I wrote, but I'm gonna reveal it so you can see what I got. That should have revealed it. A 31 to hit.
Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
That is a critical hit. So you're gonna take
That's
critical
Bailey,
damage
though.
from that. Yeah. I rolled. For some reason, it rolled under the name Bailey. So you're gonna take damage from this. Law damage. So,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
You only have 24 HP.
Ouch.
You take 16 points
16 damage.
of damage, which I will deal to you.
Oh.
As-
Matilda, you just double. Yeah, and Matilda's just delta.
Oh, okay, then. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. So you.
Over the yo-yo.
Phew! The spear, a spear flies out of a small slot in the wall, striking Matilda right, sort of, just
I'm sure that's a song.
just below the rib cage. It strikes right through you and pierces out the other side, going completely straight through you and clattering against the wall. That
Matilda!
Matilda!
Are you okay?
All I gotta do is squeaks.
To be honest, if you had a spear just stabbed through you, I don't think like you would be squeaking perfectly.
Matilda squeaks in the sulky while struggling.
Matilda, everyone else, you all see this. You see Matilda just get stabbed by this spear. It looks very, very bad. It's a very bad wound.
I take it Matilda is prone and can't get up.
No, you're not prone. You're able to, you stay on your feet just about, but you are very badly hurt.
Boohurt sort of just grabs Matilda by the shoulders, sort of very gently picks her up because obviously she's tiny. Matilda, stay at back. Use your inspire courage. Be careful.
Does anyone else want to comment on this or do anything as this happens?
What had happened?
Matilda has been stabbed by a big spear trap. She is very badly hurt.
Oh no! Oh dear. I want to.
Boohurt looks at German. Can you heal her?
Yes, I can try. Gentleman runs up to her and
You can use your lay on hands. That's
he
essentially the
uses
only
his-
healing you've got left.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, he uses his lay on hands.
So you use your lay on hands. So he places his hands over the wound and they glow with this very golden same golden glow. And Matilda, you get 6 hit points back. So you heal for 6 HP. You're still not, the wound itself closes, but you are very much in pain, and there's like a pretty bad scar is going to be left behind. Like, it's basically pierced right through your armor. There's now a bit of a hole in your armor, and through that you can see like it's still bleeding a little bit, but the bleeding it will stop soon. You're badly hurt, but alive. Also, oh yeah, you guys can.
Before I can deal with it again.
You guys also, while you were resting, could have those of you who have focus spells could have done something in order to. You can refocus in order to gain your. You can use 10. Yes, sorry, I'm speaking terribly right now. You can spend 10 minutes you can spend 10 minutes to refocus in order to get a focus point back. So, like Matilda, you could have gotten your focus point back while you guys were resting, or you'd have to do something, or something related to where your power comes from. So you write a new for a bard, you can write a new composition or a new song, or do something that engages with your muse in order to gain your focus back. Same thing with the cleric can sort of pray to their gods to get their focus points back. So you could have done that while you were having the rest, if you wanted to. You could have done something to refocus.
That would have been good to know at the time.
So I'll allow you to do that if you want, Matilda.
Yes, yeah, we will do that.
Okay, so Matilda has her focus point back.
Because Matilda's still hurt. Because Matilda's still hurt, Boohurt is going to take the health potion and sort of press it into her little paws.
Oh. Okay, you give Matilda the health potion.
Are we in combat or not?
Not yet, but we will be.
Matilda drinks it.
You want to drink the potion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shots.
No, not in.
Yeah,
not in
well,
the
it's
tin.
in your inventory, so you can basically click on it and then click use healing potion, and it should automatically put through what it needs to. As you hand Matilda the potion, she just poof, and drinks it immediately.
How do you drink? I think click on it there. Yeah, there we go. And
Okay, you regain 4 more hit points back. It didn't apply automatically, did it?
no, she's doing that now.
There we go. So you drink it, and the wound feels a little bit better after that. Still not at full health, but you're no longer in the danger zone.
No, time to make these bandits pay.
You may want to be quiet.
Yeah.
They could be up there. We don't want them to know we're coming.
Trust you to be the one for stealth, Mills.
I mean, unless you want them to know we're coming.
Oh, let us go. We'll try and keep the elements of surprise, but
Oh yeah, I
considering
was. Sorry, you finish first.
we will try and keep the element of surprise, but since we just triggered that trap, I suspect we may have lost it.
Possibly. Also, I was wrong about the thing sloping up. It's pretty much a straight run. The cave. So you can see the light at the end is probably about like 250, 300 feet from the entrance. But it's like pretty much a flat run. It doesn't go up. So you guys continue onwards?
With caution? Yes.
Okay, so moving cautiously along, you continue onwards until you, as you eventually get near to where the light is, in your formation, you guys get forwards through the cave, and at the end of the tunnel, it opens up into a much larger cave. You can see much larger than obviously the tunnel you've been in. There are several parts of this cave, natural rock formations that are higher up out of this thin layer of water that you've got here. Wooden bridges run between them. You can see the smoke from several fires that are still lit. And as I pull each person to the scene, as you move on through, you and just into the entranceway, a voice speaks out as two figures move towards the edge of the very center precipice, the center sort of platform in this cave. You see two bandits, one with an arrow notched on a bow, and the other carrying a hammer in one hand and glaring down at you. Well, who's this that comes into my domain? Reveal yourselves, and maybe I'll make your deaths quick. And that is where we are going to leave this session. And that is where we are going to leave this session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we heard your first time.
I hope everyone enjoyed the end of that fight and some fun shenanigans. How did everyone find that?
That's quite good fun.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed it as well.
Matilda temporarily turned into Boo Herd with her stupidity.
That was so much fun.
And
It was fun.
And we do have a couple of donations.
Yay.
2 donations from someone named Lydia Ramos. I wonder who that could be. Who says I'm happy? We have our very own L Bunny making some donations and supporting. In total, that's $30 plus £13. So in total, that's a donation of £29 total.
Cool.
Nice.
So who was the other donation? Or was that you?
The other donation was me.
Well, I see.
Well,
I
Elle
see
made 2
that.
donations today. I made a donation a week ago.
It's all good.
But I see that on the stream it says £39 and 8
Oh yeah,
pence.
there's also an amount of pence. £39 and 8 pence in total has been
Yes.
which is lovely. So I hope everyone enjoyed the session, guys.
Ooh,
You did a good job.
yeah.
And now you've gone something. To clarify, you guys haven't actually been seen yet. Except you guys see up ahead, but essentially with the angle, you guys can just about see in without being seen fully yourselves. You haven't been seen yet, but
Yeah.
essentially there's only one way into this cave, so you're going to be seen.
Except
So,
for maybe
I say
Bills, who is super sneaky.
well, yeah, so those who are sneaky and/or at the back could hand back if they wanted, and then avoid going in and sneak or whatever. But that's it for today's stream, as I said. So thank you everyone for coming to play. Thank you to our viewers for hanging around and watching, and we will see you next time for more Draig Dice. So until then, farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys
Bye.
next time.
Bye.